Parajack's podcast.
Yeah.
Okay, good job, Jack. So
Thanks, Jack.
I'm Jack.
I'm Jack.
Yeah, I'm not sure how. Y'all just gonna have to figure out how to phrase
Okay, I'm Jack R. He's Jack B.
Don't tell them my name, idiot.
Okay, I didn't say your full last name.
Okay, Rosenfeld.
Fuck you. They'll probably try to dox me anyways.
Yeah.
Implying that we're gonna have any listeners.
Yeah, that's a big assumption.
Enough listeners to want to dox me.
Enough listeners to know who we are.
Might have like two.
We're lucky.
Our parents are gonna be the only ones.
I don't think my parents like me that much.
Yeah.
So, what are we talking about today?
Did you say something about communism?
Oh yeah, whether Mario is a communist symbol or not. I was watching a game theory video on this. So, you know, in the old school Mario games, like 1985, on the NES, you know when he gets to the flagpole, he takes on that green circle with the two lines? That's a peace sign.
Peace sign?
Yes it is.
Is a peace sign communist?
No, but he's taking it down and replacing it with a red star.
That's the thing that was next to the hammer and sickle in the Soviet flag.
And it's red. And, get this, he's a working man overthrowing a king. But the king kidnapped the princess, signaling him trying to get into the bourgeoisie. Because when the working man overthrows the bourgeoisie, they become the bourgeoisie.
The proletariat is what they're called.
I'm not gonna assume he's the proletariat.
I mean, he's a plumber.
He has some money enough. He has enough money to go on an adventure and skip work for enough.
I'm pretty sure.
That's a legitimate point. He has enough money.
I think part of his job is doing the adventures, right? Isn't that? I'm pretty sure. Isn't his backstory he fell into a toilet, or did I make that up? And then he got into the Mushroom Kingdom. Maybe I made that part up, but I.
What the? Oh, I've never heard this.
I think I might have just made that up in my head, and that might just be.
You're talking a bit loud, homie. See?
Okay. Well, I might have just made that up in my head. It makes sense though. He's a plumber. How the hell did he get into this fantasy world?
Oh, why can't they have toilets in the Mushroom Kingdom?
No, but he's a human, and he's like him and Princess Peach are the only humans, and Luigi.
Yeah, if she fell in the toilet, why would Luigi be there?
Maybe they had a business where they were both plumbers together.
You know,
the Mario Brothers plumbing business, maybe.
Yeah, they were in New York. Oh crap! How'd they get from New York to the Mushroom Kingdom?
Exactly. They
fell into a toilet.
The toilet. They got flushed into the toilet.
Guys, I'm not sure if that's a real thing or not. Listeners
I'm pretty
of the podcast, all three of you guys, all three listeners of the podcast, figure out this is a real thing. Anyways, this table's sticky. My mom uses vinegar to clean up stickiness. It works like a charm. It smells like crap.
I like the sticky table. It's
I like it too, because it's nice and
yeah, you can
ASMR.
Yeah, I tried to do some ASMR with this thing earlier. It sounded disgusting.
Oh, he got a new microphone for this podcast, and I'm gonna start rapping on it later.
Okay, wait, on the podcast or after the podcast?
I mean, the podcast, if they want to hear it next episode, sure.
All right, get this, 2 likes.
17 million.
Yeah, get this to 500 trillion likes.
That means everyone, let's round it down to 5 billion people on Earth. 500 trillion, round up from a billion, that's 100,000 likes a person.
Exactly.
Our podcast isn't that good.
Everyone has to make how many likes per person?
100,000.
Everybody.
A bit less than that.
Everybody on the planet has to make 100,000 accounts to like it.
We're not PewDiePie. We're not trying to beat any Indians. I mean, I'm sure there are 2 Indian guys just like us trying to make a podcast.
Well,
we have to beat them.
We
have to beat, I don't know, Akash.
Guglesh.
That's racist.
I know it's racist.
I wasn't being racist. I know. Indian guys named
Akash. I don't know. I'm sorry if there's any Indian guys named Guglesh who got offended. Did this thing just die? No. Okay, I thought
You
my
should probably
laptop
get the
died.
charger. Why don't you go
Yeah.
upstairs?
All right. Talk to the viewers.
I will. Ooh, yeah. Sorry, that's loud. This microphone's very good. It was like $30 on Amazon. What should I talk about? There's pepper. There's peppercorn. Black peppercorn. Why can't it be white, you racism? Sea salt. Grinder. I don't know how to talk to myself. Yeah, I do rap, and some of my bars are kind of fire. I don't like
Alright, how
rapping.
many people did you get to join ISIS?
What's that? You come down here. It's your house. You should know what the outlets are.
I don't use the outlets down here very often. Okay, here's an outlet. I don't use the kitchen.
He's lucky.
I don't know why. We're not really in the kitchen. We're in like
Dining room.
it's not gonna reach. Or should we like cut this part out?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, we can do it later.
Yeah, I mean like after we're done recording.
Oh, yeah. Okay, fine.
Dude, we're not doing ASMR.
Oh, that's my favorite.
Okay, we can do that next episode. If
I'm not
people
cute
want.
enough to do ASMR.
I am.
No, hold on. My mom's calling me.
Damn, he's.
I don't know. I've been talking to a lot of girls on Snap. Oh. We should probably, I'm going to plug my socials real quick. Crap. What are they?
You could.
That me first.
Okay.
Let's go by reverse seniority. Instagram, J. I know I said my name weird. Jack. I have some sort of speech thing. That's not a pleasant thing to listen to on a podcast, but we're not going to talk about that anymore. It's subconscious. JACK_BARIS. That's Instagram. Snap. JACKBARIS. No underscore. Twitter. I think it's just my name. Same as
No.
Snap.
I don't.
It might be. I don't
No,
know
yeah.
what my Twitter is.
Oh, follow my Twitter. It's __ Jack23.
And
I post a lot of political shit on there.
oh yeah, we're gonna make this political podcast, but like Ben Shapiro's got that market on lock. So, and I'm a Trump supporter. He's a Bernie bro. By the way, Ben Shapiro says something very interesting about Bernie supporters. You know, like the very devout like Trump supporters, like how they're kind of like incels. He said a lot of Bernie supporters are like that too, and I realized that's you.
I'm not an incel, okay? I'm a volcel. There's a difference.
A voluntary? No, you're a volcel. Vol, not vol. And no, you're an in.
I'm not. Okay? If I wanted to get some disgusting roast beef looking ass girl, I could. But I have standards.
Hardly.
I have some.
They're too high to get you any right now.
I have the right amount of standards for me, okay?
Are those standards working? No.
They will, probably once I get to college.
Bold of you to assume you'll get there.
I've already gotten into like every college I applied to, so.
That's fair. That's a good job. Oh, that also helps to test the microphone.
Okay, this is getting boring. We should start talking about something.
Fine. I told you to send me ideas, and we can talk about my rapping.
No, how about
We can do a genius type segment. How I came up with my songs, what they mean.
This is the first episode. We're not doing that.
Fine.
Okay.
Your touchpad's disgusting. Ugh.
Yeah, there might be some cum on there or something. I don't know. I'm just fucking with you. There's not any cum in
I
it.
hate him.
Probably just chip crumbs on there or something like that. Food.
Oh. Interesting.
Let's talk about
We're at 10 minutes.
let's talk about the mainstream media.
Oh God, I hate it. Bernie's gonna win the nomination. The debates. Do you see the debate? What was it Wednesday, Tuesday night? Wednesday? I don't remember.
The other day,
Yeah.
like 2 days ago or something. Oh my God, fucking
Bloom-
Bloomberg.
He was getting killed. It's gonna be Bloomberg versus Bernie for the Democratic nomination.
I fucking hate Bloomberg so much.
I mean, at least he's not taking any donations. He has nothing to do with it on its own.
He's fucking I think he's just like a bad person.
Why? First, what's it called? The thing in New York?
Yeah, he fucking supports stop and frisk.
I had a Viola recital today, so I'm kind of tired. That's why I can't really think.
You got a what?
Viola.
What the fuck is that?
You don't know what a viola is?
You mean a violin?
It's like a violin.
Why the fuck don't
bigger? You play in an alto clef instead of a treble clef.
I don't know what the fuck that
And
means. Why
you
don't
have
you
a
just play a
different set of
violin instead of that weird
I mean, I
instrument?
could. It's not that much different. I just don't want to. And plus, violas, I have better chance.
I feel like that's like the. I feel like
No.
that's the gay version of the violin.
It's actually it's a deeper sound. So if anything, it's a straight version.
So is the violin the gay one?
Yes, 100%.
So like, what's the gayest instrument?
Piccolo.
What the fuck is a piccolo?
It's like a flute, but smaller and more high pitched.
Okay, what's the straightest instrument?
Tuba.
Tuba's that's pure masculine energy.
It might be kind of an insult though. I feel like if an instrument was a person, violin would be that gay guy who's like a womanizer, but a tuba would be like the most masculine, like beefy
That'd be
guy.
like the Chad.
The Chad, but the Chad who never gets any women. Right.
Wait, doesn't that kind of don't Chads have to get women? Isn't that part of being a Chad?
I think it's just an incel. A tuba's an
An
incel.
attractive a masculine incel, I guess.
Yeah, but
Which they do exist.
Yeah, they do exist. But at some point they become false cells. I don't know, I'm not any kind of cell.
Oh, you're so cool.
Yeah, I'm cooler than you. Oh, I like how look at the waveform it makes when I click my tongue.
We're not doing ASMR, so don't do that. Please stop.
I'm dog whistling.
What do you mean your dog
Do
whistling?
you know that term?
Like the political dog whistling?
Yeah, I made a joke and you don't get it because you're stupid.
No, it just wasn't funny.
Never mind. No, I'm funnier than you.
Sure you are.
Fine, but I have better reps than you.
Excuse me, how many followers do you have on SoundCloud?
I don't post on SoundCloud.
Exactly, I do. I have like 45 followers on SoundCloud.
How many listens do you get?
Oh, everyone go to soundcloud.com/coochtown.
Good sound, right? Should I start when I post? Do I post on SoundCloud? Where do I post? Because I want to get big, but I feel like they don't start on SoundCloud.
I mean, a lot of modern rappers did start, like XXX Tentacion started on SoundCloud.
Right, but like I feel like there's a limit you can only get in you don't get on only.
I guess.
SoundCloud.
Well, I mean, if you're a rapper, you just have to you got to get lucky. Like it's really just someone's got to notice you.
Well, I mean, I have the right talent. I'm a great writer for that stuff.
Yeah, I really don't think it's as much about talent as it is about like getting lucky and having someone find you. Please don't make that noise.
I like rubbing my hand across the table.
Please don't make that noise. That is annoying me. What was I saying? Yeah, so like it's not as much about talent.
Oh, everyone, go look me up just look me up wherever. I think my rap name is gonna be Young Barris. Barris is my last name. Sorry, I'm gonna dox.
I thought it was Lil
I'm gonna
GC.
dox myself because then you fuckers can't do it.
Why don't you tell them your address too?
420 Cool Street. That's a real street in Ohio. We're from Ohio, so.
Oh, you're giving them. You're like narrowing it down for them.
From
You're making it
Cleveland.
easier. Yeah, somewhere in that area.
Yeah. I mean, who cares?
Yeah, they're gonna.
Everyone knows where like all the famous people live. They all live in LA.
Yeah.
We're not gonna tell them where we live in Cleveland.
Are,
Anyways.
are we gonna live in LA when we get big?
Oh hell no! I hate liberals. I'm kidding.
But LA is where all the cool people are.
Huh? Oh no. I'm gonna sing Cleveland.
You are?
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
I don't know if I wanna stay. Well, I'm not gonna stay here for long.
Place and
I'm-
I love it.
I'm gonna leave in like 6 months. So I'm not gonna be.
I mean,
in
you're
Cleveland.
going like an hour away.
An hour and a half away. It's not even
How
in
far
the
is
same.
Mercyhurst?
It's an hour and a half away. It's in Erie.
It's in Erie?
Yeah.
I went to Presque Isle once. Very nice. Do you know where that is?
Nope.
Right outside of Erie. It's like this island on Lake Erie.
But they had the best French fries there. I was like,
Yeah, Mercyhurst or Presque Isle?
no, Mercyhurst. They had. I ate too many of them when I was there.
Threw up?
No, but my stomach was like, oh, I shouldn't eat.
Oh, shenanigans.
When I end up like going to school there, I'm gonna get so fucking fat.
I don't know. I've been getting a bit chubby lately, even though I've been working out. And like,
I mean, I've been getting.
it's not like a noticeable chubby. It's like a chubby that girls like, which I don't get that. I've been working out. I've been working my ass off. Started to get abs. Then girls tell me, oh, we don't like abs anymore. They're weird. Screw you.
Pretty soon, girls are gonna like morbidly obese dudes. That's gonna be the next thing. Girls like.
BBG. Big busty guys.
No.
BBMs. Big
The
busty
Mogs.
men.
We're gonna call them Mogs. Morbidly obese guys.
No, moms. Morbidly obese men.
That's just gonna be confusing.
I like moms. No, not that kind of moms. Moms.
Why don't we just call them
Mods.
or mods?
No, mods. That's what we call gremlins.
How about mods?
I'm getting something to eat.
Okay.
By the way, I have food in my bag.
Okay, I'm gonna turn everyone into a communist while you're away.
Oh, crap. Nope. Vote Trump
All right.
2020.
All right. So here. Do you hate your job? And do you want?
Therefore, kill your boss. I don't get that logic.
And do you want?
If you hate your job, try to change it.
Do you want to own the means of production?
No. You want fund it?
Do I want what?
Fund it.
Is that a drug?
You never heard of fund it.
I'm just fucking with you. Oh.
This 4404. I'm not telling them the number. Who is this? You might have the wrong number. It's two cute girls. I think they have the wrong guy.
Oof.
Yo, add my snap. I'm that embarrassed. Yo, just add my snap.
You have to. Wait, what's your? You have to.
I'm me.
What's up?
Alright, I'm gonna go now.
Bye.
That was weird.
Are we gonna cut that out? Because that's kind of funny.
I feel like you think they're gonna get mad.
That's assuming
If
we're
they
gonna-
ever see it. Assuming they're ever gonna even see this. Assuming anyone's gonna.
Oh, here's my last condom.
You gonna eat it?
Oh boy, you're one wacko, dude. Hold me closer, tiny dancer. I got a ton of
Okay,
candy.
let's start to get into the interesting shit. now.
Politics, fine. I don't want to keep pulling up sources, but that's what we're gonna do today. So let's do it.
All right, you give me something.
Should women be able to have rights? Should women be able to vote?
Ooh, that's a tough one because it
That
depends.
it's bold to assume women are people. Sometimes.
I'm just.
There's
Okay,
like-
I don't want people to take me out of context. I don't want to get canceled.
There's like 3 days a month. We just don't want them to be existing. 5 days a month? I don't know how long they last.
Oh no. Speaking of
I
blood
think
in places blood shouldn't be, I think I need to go to the doctor because like my poop.
Stop.
I've been like shitting blood a lot recently.
Oh, God.
I might have hemorrhoids.
Dude, this is going on the internet.
I know.
Oh, we're cutting that out.
We're not cutting that out.
Oh, you horrid person. So here's what we're gonna do.
All right.
Anyways, should
What's
I don't know.
what's the best economic system?
I think capitalism.
Bruh, what about fascism? Are you a fan?
Fascism is a political system, not an economic system.
Oh, would you like fascism?
No, for individual
Bro,
liberty.
how about monarchy?
As a political system,
Yeah.
I don't really care about. I mean, I'm more of an economic. I'm for personal liberty, so I'm for I wouldn't be opposed to a constitutional monarchy. I don't know how we would establish one in America, but I could see constitutional monarchy working in America
Have you ever been on
if it was established from the start. For
how
example, with King George Washington, King George the First of America. If George Washington was established as king. Or I could see King Thomas Jefferson. I'm not sure how that would work, because all he did was write the Declaration of Independence. But, you know, there are a couple different guys I could see becoming theoretical kings.
Does any? I was wondering. Do you know if anyone are there any countries? Do any countries actually own Antarctica, or is that just like?
Countries have claims for Antarctica, but the Antarctic Treaty the Antarctic Treaty bans any formal ownership of Antarctica. But there are, I think, about 8 countries with claims. There's Norway, Argentina, Chile, UK, New Zealand, or Australia.
So there are countries in
France.
Antarctica then?
No, there
that'd be cool.
Like a lot of countries have research bases in Antarctica, because the UN establishes it as the common heritage of all humanity, kind of like spaces. See, no country can own the moon, for example, even though the U.S. claimed it first. Like, why not first? The U.S. couldn't claim it.
It seems just like I feel like we're gonna have like space imperialism.
Oh, you mean like Star Wars?
Like we're gonna have like
ridiculous.
When we get to that level of like space travel, I feel like the countries are gonna start to try to we're gonna colonize.
The thing is, you can't exactly have borders in space. It's space.
No,
you can't spray paint a line into nothing.
You could claim you could just claim planets.
And you mean have like the space be an ocean of free range? There would not be no laws. It's not going to be a zone of anarchy, of course. But
why? What's wrong with anarchy?
Anarchy is a political system, or anarchy is an economic system?
What?
Anarchy is a political system. Just can't work.
Why?
Humans need to have some rules. We're humans. We're not perfect. Anarchy would only work in a perfect world, kind of like communism.
Okay, so what's the difference between an economic version of anarchism and a political one?
Economic version of anarchy is just no restrictions, which I think could work.
But could that be under like a capitalist system or like a socialist?
Could that be under a capitalist system
or a socialist one?
Well, I think economic anarchy is capitalism, but to a much more extreme degree.
I mean, you could have like there's been like philosophers who have discussed social anarchist, left-wing anarchism is like a big thing.
Sure. I mean, oh god, I need to turn my ringer off. Yeah, I had my ringer off. I'm not sure why I went. I literally do not disturb on. How'd it go off?
Anyways, why do you have a lighter?
Don't
light the microphone on fire.
Dang it! There goes my night. There goes my plans.
You can smoke some crack later, but like
fine. You have a crack pipe?
If I can find it, it's probably...
Sit down. You're standing up.
It's probably hidden.
Stressing me out.
I think I kept it.
Stop standing.
I think I kept it.
You're a growing boy.
I think I kept it in one of my cum socks.
Oh god. See, we want this.
Oh shit.
You're a dummy. You're a stupid dummy. No, you're not. You're supposed to use a credit card.
I don't have one.
I do.
I do actually. Hold up.
Yeah.
All right. Wait. Can we?
He has red funded powder, and he's getting a credit card to start to snort it like crack. I've done that before with Pixie Sticks.
You don't snort crack. You snort
cocaine. At my friend's bat mitzvah, she had like candy themed.
You don't snort crack. You snort cocaine.
No, I know
crack.
No,
you said crack.
Oh, I meant cocaine. That's not how you do it. You're supposed to do it like this.
Okay, I guess you're the expert.
Oh no, I've watched movies.
Yeah, sure. That's how you know.
Right. Sure. Let's go with that. Anyways, so no. It's gonna be a repeat of the Parmesan cheese incident.
Oh, you're right.
This was at can we tell them the organization?
No, they're gonna dox them.
Who cares?
No. We at the Illuminati. Illuminati.
At the Illuminati convention, let's go with that. It was like an Italian dinner, and it was a really nice meal. And then so Jack, this idiot, gets the bright idea to snort the Parmesan cheese. Stop it! No!
Okay, sorry. Is there blood in my nose? Why is that extra red stuff there?
Dumbass, it's red funded powder.
No, there was like dark red liquid. I think that's blood.
Oh well. That's what happens.
I bleed out of weird areas sometimes.
The nose is not particularly weird.
Yeah, sometimes like
the nose is not a weird orifice to bleed out of.
What about like my ear?
I mean, if you get shot, maybe not. I don't know.
What about like?
I don't want to know anywhere else. Let's just go with that.
I don't think you want to know next.
Yeah, right. Wow, we're actually filling time well. What were we talking about?
Shit, what was
Political anarchism.
Yeah, or was it like if it worked? Excuse me.
That's why you don't do that.
Yeah. I think we were talking about how if anarchy would work in a capitalist system, or if it would...
Anarchy is a political system, of course, and capitalism is the economic system.
Yeah, or
Let's clarify.
would it work in either? Like, could it, I feel like it could work.
I think anarchy is a bit extreme. Libertarianism would work for an economic system.
You mean like anarcho-capitalism?
Well, I don't want to say ANCAP because that goes a bit extreme. Because I don't want to say anarchism at all, but I want to say at least as little restrictions as possible.
Bro, how about we just get like communism, but get rid of the government, so it's like...
Then it's not communism, because communism requires full authoritarian control of all aspects of life.
No.
Look at Cuba, for example. Look at Cuba.
I'm gonna Google communism.
Okay, goddamn. You're gonna look up the Jacobin magazine or something.
No, I'm gonna look up the dictionary definition of communism.
Look, the dictionary says what it wants. I don't know, there's a couple of dictionary definitions that define Israel as an illegitimate state, and it's not.
I mean, that's an opinion, though.
But Israel is just not an illegitimate state, it's a fact.
No, I mean, that's an opinion.
What?
That, like, if it's legitimate or not, that's subjective.
Communism?
No, Israel.
Oh. Well, it is real.
Oh my god. Communism is a philosophical, social, political, and economic ideology and movement whose ultimate goal is the establishment of a communist society, namely a socio-economic order structured upon the ideas of common ownership of the means of production and the absence of social classes, money, and the state. That makes no sense. Why would it... I thought communism was... Wikipedia says it's the absence of the state. That's not how it worked in most cases in practice, though. Huh. Learn something new every day, I guess.
He's figuring it out. It doesn't work.
Well, I think the problem was the state was the problem, not the economic system.
Well, the state's always been the problem. Name one government that's good. You can't.
Exactly.
Government's never good. That's why we need as little as possible. I think we're in agreement on that. We're just in disagreement over the economic system. But the reason why communism doesn't work. Here's the fundamental reason I'm opposed to nationalized healthcare. You get Bernie's American NHS, Medicare For All. Well, it's Medicare For All is basically one step closer to the NHS, which is very unpopular in Britain. Talked to many people from Britain. They hate it.
Well, that's because it's been the status quo for so long that people are just blaming their problems on that.
In places like Canada and UK, for like when you break a bone and you need surgery, for example, I had surgery on my elbow a couple of years back. I would have to wait 9 weeks at least.
Well, yeah, they have problems, but I feel like...
Well, you do realize we have the shortest emergency room bed wait time in the developed world.
Yeah, but the problem...
We have the best 5-year cancer survival rate in the modern world. America develops 50% of all new medical innovations because of the privatized incentive.
I know,
of no nationalized health care.
Right. But the problem is...
But when you have a privatized incentive, there's a monetary incentive.
Yeah, but the problem is that people can't afford it. Most people can't afford good health care.
160 million people have insurance plans from their jobs.
Exactly, they didn't choose that.
So, no, when Bernie says he wants to ban private insurance, he's losing 160 million votes. Democrat, Republican, they're not losing health care. They're not getting good health care from their jobs.
A lot of
places with shitty socialized healthcare.
You know, a lot of jobs give like shit healthcare plans, right? Like a lot of jobs do that. Like they
realize it's more expensive. It's more expensive for them to give shitty healthcare than have to bargain with the union. Than give good healthcare and not have to bargain with the union.
Well, I mean, a lot of places just don't.
That's also why I'm against public sector unions, because they act as a monopoly.
Well, also, a lot of companies just
no. And when you have public sector unions, for example, teachers in Chicago, I think it was, they've been on strike off and on for a couple of years now. The student education has been massively affected, and then you have the city and the teachers coming to no agreement. Students are affected, wages are affected, their families are getting affected. That's why public sector unions are a detriment to say, private sector, do whatever you want.
I feel like aren't unions though just like pretty much the definition of a union is just a little union of the workers trying to act.
I'm not against a union in theory, but just public sector unions have not been good. For example, air traffic control strike 1981, 82, I believe.
I think they're called they're like called yellow unions or whatever.
I know what you're talking about. They just haven't worked.
I feel like they have worked like a lot though. Like a lot of unions historically in America have like done a lot of good shit.
Historically, yeah, like the mines.
So like there's a lot of shitty working conditions today too.
Mm.
Yeah, Amazon has fucking horrific working.
Your best friend works at Amazon.
Oh, he got fired.
Wait, what?
Yeah, he got fired a little bit ago.
Did you quit your job, by the way?
Yeah.
When? You can tell me that.
I don't know.
I talked to them when you drink water.
Yeah. Speaking of jobs, and you know the healthcare plans.
Oh, I'm looking for a job. Do you know?
What? Ah, shit. You could like.
Should I apply to the place you worked?
If you want. Anyways, what I was saying was.
I'm not sure if they can hear me right now when I talk in the kitchen. Can they? Look on the screen.
Okay, say something again.
Say something.
I think it showed up a little bit. I don't know if that was the end of my sentence though.
Okay.
Yeah, it's barely picking it up actually.
That's fine. They don't need to.
Anyways, what I was saying was, what was I gonna fucking say? A lot of my coworkers. Fuck, what was I gonna say? Something about my coworkers' health plan. That was like kind of like.
That's my family you're talking about.
Your family aren't the fucking produce associates at a grocery store.
Fair point. Oh, they do own the place.
Yeah, I know. But your family, not everybody who works there owns the place. Unfortunately, I think it would be better if we had like a bunch of worker co-ops. That would be a fucking badass system.
I'm against worker co-ops.
Of course you are.
Well, I'm not against all unions. I'm for public sector unions. Do whatever you want. It's a private. I'm for private sector. I'm sorry.
Worker co-ops have like.
I feel like I'm being very like articulate.
Yeah, it's weird.
Well, I mean, I'm making good points.
Yeah, I'm not used to it.
Well, I always make them.
Like usually like make weird points that are like I can't tell if you're being sarcastic or not, and it's weird to tell.
Right. I know. I like how Audacity is free. We're using Audacity, by the way.
They're not sponsoring us, by the way.
I don't think they have money to sponsor it. I think
it's free. So
I don't think it's a team working on it.
You know what? But if you want to sponsor us,
Audacity,
or anyone. Even if you have the shittiest business, you can sponsor us. If you have like a fucking used toothbrush business, you can sponsor us.
If you're a Ponzi scheme, sponsor us. Essential oil company, sponsor us.
Yeah, it's anyone. I need the money.
Wait, what's the one essential oil company that everyone knows?
I don't fucking remember. They're all terrible.
I know. You know what I'm talking
I don't like pyramid schemes.
Ponzi schemes, yeah. Bernie Madoff.
They're all scams. I don't know. How do people even fall for that shit? Like,
well, for essential oils, how they do it is they're stay-at-home wives. They're bored. They want to make their own money because they don't want to rely on their husbands. They have a natural incentive to do stuff like that. So when they see, oh, you can buy and resell things at a massive markup, sure, but you have to get more people you gotta sell to people, and those people sell, and eventually the price will be so high no one buys.
Yeah, you know what?
And someone down the line will be fucked over massively.
Have you seen the massive overlap between anti-vaxxers and people who buy into those things?
Yeah, that's the point.
That's
who they sell to, anti-vaxxers.
Because anti-vaxxers are fucking idiots.
They aren't smart.
Yeah.
For sure.
I think my mom might be an anti-vaxxer. I mean, I'm vaccinated, but like, I don't know.
We should interview on the podcast.
Yeah. And maybe if we get like really big, we can get like some celebrities on here.
You met Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
Yeah.
Can you smell what the Rock is cooking?
He actually smelled very pleasant.
Could you smell what he was cooking?
Whatever it was very pleasant.
You don't get that reference.
I do get the reference.
Yeah, so when he was wrestling.
I know the reference. I'm making a joke.
Oh, I don't. You're not very funny.
I'm sorry that I don't steal all my jokes.
But isn't this wallet I designed cool? Like the stickers, it's fucking fire.
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's do another segment where I explain the lyrics to my rap.
Okay, no, I think we should end the episode and we can do that episode too.
Alright, so until next time, until next time, a pair of Jacks podcast.
Dun 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 dun. The pair of Jacks podcast.
Oh yeah.